Hello, good afternoon everyone. Maray na ugto. Welcome to Noontime Kapehan brought to you by DCAP Cooperative Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. We are now on our third month here in Noontime Kapehan, a daily conversation, reliving the Kapehan Night by Master Coach A, where she talks about life, love, relationship, money, career, and anything understand and including the sun. Kapihan Night used to come in live on floor and via Facebook every Tuesday night until the pandemic happened. We are now bringing the noontime kapihan for a season only while Brewing Live is having a quarter break. So shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in this space and advancing life coaching. If you find your heart to support the works that we do, you may give us stars or love gift through bank deposit. Just check the bank information in the caption of this video. For your food and beverage, Decaf Coffee Republic is open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. for dine-in, pick-up, and delivery. Order through 0917-586-1661 and avail of free I Dream Inspired Journal for you and for someone you wish to bless to help to jumpstart with their bucket list and things that they desire to do and achieve beyond limits. Ayan. So I really want to share with you one of the beverage of Decaf Coffee Republic that I really want to try is the Guyabano juice. Nakita ko yung post last time ni Coach Rog, yung 1 liter ba siya? Basta yung malaking bottle siya doon ng Guyabano juice. And kinukulit ko talaga si Coach Rog kung kaya siyang magpadala dito sa Bicol. But hopefully, pagpunta ko sa Decaf soon, yan yung mga isa sa una kong itatry. So, let me share this with you then that last month, Master Coach A officially launched the B-Learning Society, the 10th maker of B-Learning Home for Mental Fitness, and DCAP Copy Republic is hosting the B-Learning e-card that unlocks opportunities to smarter living with monthly perks. First is a 5% food and beverage discount from DCAP Coffee Republic. Second is a mental model masterclass by Master Coach A happening every third Saturday of the month. And the third is a 19 minutes coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So for the next month, for the month of July, Mental Model Masterclass will be happening on July 17. So for more information and registration assistant, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. And moving on, for today's episode, I will be sharing with you self-freedom. Please do tag your friends, share this video link, and invite others to join our conversation. So if you are watching this on a replay, comment #replay and do let us send message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. The YouTube link where you can find the replay of all the episodes of Noontime Kapihan is found in the caption of this video. Please do follow and subscribe to the channel so that you will be notified of all the future videos. Stuff your space with valuable content. So great afternoon everyone. Let me first greet everyone who was joining me this afternoon for noontime kapihan. So for this afternoon, thank you, Coach Marife, for joining me this afternoon. So as we wait for the other coaches to join us, let me share with you what is self-freedom. Normally kasi, what we hear is freedom. Freedom from other people, from the things that we want, but not technically freedom from ourselves. So, what is your nung narinig mo yung self-freedom, ano yung unang word na pumasok sa and how does self-freedom looks for you? So let me tell you a story. Way back, I had this experience in my life where I grew up with an overprotective parent. So I think most of the Filipino had an overprotective parents na they really love their children. So ang setup ko noon nung lumaki ako, elementary to high school was school bahay to school. So that is my setup. And napakaraming gusto kong gawin nun. Like, for example, nung elementary ako, I wasn't allowed to go in a Girl Scout in a camping because yun, kailangan kasi overnight siya. So nung nag-join na ako noon ng grade 6 ako kasi kailangan siya points for the social something co-curricular activities yun. Kailangan lang siya. So, pero ang naging nangyari pa noon is paggabi, sinusundo ako. Sumagabalik ulit ako doon. So, ganun yung setup ko noon. And also, hindi rin ako pinapayagan noon kapag may mga events sa school na nag-start siya ng late and matatapos siya ng late. So, hindi rin ako nakakapag-join noon until high school. So, ganun yung setup ko noon. So, most of us really experienced na we wanted freedom from the people around us. Dun sa mga, para magawa natin yung mga bagay na gusto natin gawin and to try new things in our life. And there's a lot of moments sa life ko na I've really experienced na naglulong ako for freedom from the people in my space. And one of the things that I really experienced the freedom is when I enter college. Nung nag-enter ako ng college, I've encountered different freedom from the people in my space because ano siya nakaka-proud siyang sabihin na I was able to nakakapag-overnight na ako nung college kasi I was involved ako sa different organization. So at some point, hindi sana yung people na nasa space ko na halos madaling araw ako nakaka-uwi and um, yeah, late na ako nakaka-uwi and most of the time, nakapag wala akong pasok, nasa organization ako. Walang bayad siya. Like more on nag-volunteer ka lang talaga in different organization. And I met a lot of people na na naging connection ko today. And ang napakaganda lang no'n, hindi ano hindi ka agad nakapag-adjust yung taong nasa space ko. But they allow me. And actually, there are a lot of times na nasasabi ko na talaga na swerte sila sa akin kasi umuwi ako ng late kasi I was serving other people na attending parties and everything. So, hindi ako ganon. And napakaganda lang sa pakiramdam nun na that I've got that freedom nung college ako. Kasi this is something new sa generation namin. Kasi normally, we stay up late from parties and um, so hanging out with different friends. So, yun yung na-experience ko. Hello, Coach Nords and Miss Ann. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Hello, Coach Mau and Coach Sean. Maray na udto, Coach Sean. So, ayun. So, I've experienced different kinds of freedom than from the people in my space. But I also experienced longing of freedom from the same person. Kasi, when I encountered that freedom nung college, that was my choice eh. That was my choice that I choose freedom. Then nung napili ko yun, I was empowered na I've encountered myself and I encountered different opportunities na nagled pa sa bigger freedom for myself. But having that, alam mo yun, you are able to receive freedom from the people in your space, but you are not allowing yourself to receive the freedom from yourself. So we always long for the freedom for our parents, from our close friends, from the people in our society, but we forget and intend to forget to give ourselves freedom. So dati hindi ko pinipili yung freedom kasi I was afraid to become different. I was afraid na makuha ko yung attention ng ibang tao kasi normally sa society natin or sa space natin, I don't really kumbaga naka-focus yung mata natin or yung attention natin dun sa kakaiba, dun sa different na nasa Hello everyone. So ayun, nawalan ng internet for saglit. And let me continue with that. So hindi ko pinipili yung freedom dati because I was afraid on being a different on my society. So I thought that being not different is the only way to survive in this world. So akala ko yun lang yung isa sa mga way, I mean the only way where I can totally survive my life. But nung sinubukan ko lumabas sa comfort zone ko, sinubukan ko i-embrace yung freedom and embrace yung pagiging different ko from people in my space. And I mean, sinubukan ko maging different totally kung asan man ako ngayon. Napakaganda siya sa pakiramdam and napakagaan siya sa pakiramdam and ayan, napakaganda and napakagaan sa pakiramdam. And akala ko kasi noon, people will stop giving you attention kapag katulad ka lang ng lahat na nasa space nila. Kasi kung kabuuan sa katulad mo silang lahat, they will just choose kung sino bibigyan nilang attention. But kapag different ka kasi, there are a lot of times na kapag pinili mo maging different, na-experience ko siya na lahat ng mata nakatingin sa'yo. And I've experienced that when I was in college, na totally talaga pinaglaban ko kung ano yung tama, yung right sa amin ng mga estudyante. And nakakaano lang nun na lahat ng galaw ko noon, may isang teacher noon na lahat ng galaw ko is binabantayan niya. And nag-observe siya. And nung nag-graduate naman ako, nung pumunta lang ako sa school, napaka-big deal sa kanya na nandun ako. Imagine how much yung impact na binibigay sa'yo ng freedom mo when you choose it and when you really choose to become different. And hindi naman natutuwa na na kuha ko yung attention niya. Natutuwa ako kasi somehow naririnig niya kung ano yung pinaglalaban ko. And maybe gusto niya ako kausapin or tanungin kung bakit ko yun pinaglalaban. So napakaganda siya sa pakiramdam kasi you are when you choose the freedom on being a different, you are also allowing yourself to express yung sarili mo. So malaki siyang bagay na nagawa ko siya noon, and being able to share with you today is a really big impact kasi nawala din siya sa akin na napakatagal. So masaya siya sa pakiramdam, and being able to told you my story is napakalaki siyang impact. So ayun. Hello Coach Nords, thank you. Nawalan lang konti ng saglit. So right now, I'm choosing to be different because that's how life works. So, dati akala ko kapag kakaiba ka na, ina-out ka talaga sa isang society or sa isang place. But right now, I really understand and I'm choosing to be different because that's how life works. We are all different with one another. So, there might be things that working for them and not working for you, or vice versa. There are things that working for you but not working for them. So, that is how the world works. It doesn't really mean na kapag nag-work yung isang bagay sa friend mo, mag-work din sa'yo. Because we've got different ways on how we handle things and how we process things. And paano ba natin siya nakikita? We've got our own perspective in life. So, being different is okay. And embracing your uniqueness will really help you to express yourself, to give yourself freedom for yourself. From yourself. So that's the beauty about life. It offers us freedom in multiple ways in how we see things. And from that, let me share with you one of the mental models that really helped me to in giving freedom for myself. So let me share with you one of the mental model that we learned last mental model class with Master Coach A, and that is the 10,000 experiment rule. So the 10,000 experiment rule is simply states deliberate experimentation is more important than deliberate practice in a rapidly changing world. So maybe for the longest time you don't know how this freedom looks for you. So try to use or try to experiment or try to use the 10,000 experimental rule as you figure out what freedom looks like for you. And you can start 10,000 experimental rule on different ways on you can express yourself. So we've got a lot of ways in expressing ourselves, and in figuring out kung ano ba yung freedom sa atin. So you can use the 10,000 experimental rule on kung paano, ano ba yung mga ways mo para mas ma-express mo yung sarili mo that will help you to have the freedom from yourself. So from that, let me also share with you from that mental model, the 10,000 experimental rule, let me share with you the three main points na ina-offer niya sa journey mo sa freedom and self-expression. So first is life is beautiful and life is full of discovery. So like in experimental rule, you will discover a lot of things in your society, not just only in your space, but it's also about you. So self-freedom and self-expression is always about you. I mean, we always look about self-freedom dun sa mga bagay na nakapaligid sa atin, but we forget to look in ourselves. So nakakalimutan natin tingnan yung sarili natin once na pinag-usapan natin yung freedom. You deserve freedom. We all deserve freedom from ourselves. So you can choose that, and you've got the power to choose it. And yes, and the main point that I'm sharing with you is life is a beautiful journey, and it is full of discovery as you discover what freedom is and ano ba yung mga bagay na will really allow you to give yourself freedom. So hello, Master Coach Jasmine. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Yes, Master Coach, the 10,000 rule experiment. Yes po, and it really allows you to give yourself a chance to discover a lot of things in yourself, the things that might be working for you, and hindi mo lang siya na-appreciate ngayon because hindi mo pa siya na-try. Nakastuck lang siya sa isip mo, and you don't really feel doing it kasi nga nangyayari lang siya sa utak mo. So allow yourself, give yourself to chance to discover a lot of things in your space. And the second thing is embrace your uniqueness. So the 10,000 experiment rule will really allow you to embrace your uniqueness as you experiment on the things and try a lot of things. You will learn to embrace your uniqueness. You will learn that making difference in your life will really allow you not just to survive but also to thrive in your life. And the last thing that I want to share with you this afternoon is be unstoppable. Be unstoppable in doing a lot of things in your life, in doing and achieving the things that you want to happen in your life. There's a lot of things that you can do. It's only you that it is limiting yourself. So it is it is time to give ourselves freedom to be free from society and how other people see us. It is time to appreciate and give the power in how we see things. And let me share one of my wins in my journey in self-freedom and self-expression. Recently, um, I've um, I've um, I've resigned from my work, and it really feels good na nagawa ko siya because this time I'm deciding for myself and not from anyone else in my space. I'm giving myself freedom from dun sa kinasanayan ko na society, and I'm giving freedom for myself from the things na hindi ko naman talaga gustong gawin. And I really thought na stuck na ako sa space na yun, na I will be living upon and depending on the people, dun sa taong na society ko, depending on them, kung ano yung plano nila para sa akin. I mean, I've been stuck there for how many years, and hindi ko kaagad siya na-realize kasi akala ko hanggang doon na lang ako eh. And when I finally pass my resignation letter, it really feel good kasi after I pass my resignation letter, there's a lot of opportunities na nag-open kagad, and yung opportunities na yon is hindi ako naging confused, and hindi rin ako naglawang isip na ipagpatuloy yung resignation ko because alam ko na there's a lot of things that are greater outside of my comfort zone and outside of the people na may mga plano sa akin, because right now I'm really I really wanted to have my own plan and achieving my own dreams in life kasi most of the people in my generation right now depend kung ano lang yung mga bagay na kayang yung mga bagay na tutulong sa kanila mag-survive but will not really push them to grow as a human being, as an individual in this society. And we always, in my generation, we always settle for the less. Kasi yun lang yung, nandun kami sa safe zone kung saan we will, hindi namin ma-experience yung too much pain na na-experience namin noon. But overcoming these things will really empower you to do great things and to believe that there's hope in life, and there is hope in our generation, that there's a lot of things that we can do to help one another and to become hope with one another, to become the light of one another. So I really thought na hanggang doon na lang ako, but nung nagawa ko siya, eto na ako ngayon, and it's my day 4 of my freedom, and napakasaya siya sa pakiramdam that I'm becoming different with everyone else, and I am sharing my story as I also empower the people na maybe have the same experiences but they don't really have the courage, and they cannot express kung ano yung mga gusto nilang gawin. So maybe it is time, and we really need to trust our future self as we make choices each day, as we allow ourselves the freedom that we deserve, because we also deserve freedom from ourselves, not just only from other people but from ourselves. And maybe we cannot find the right people in our space right now, and kung hindi mo pa siya mahanap, then be the right people, be the right person for yourself, because it all begins with you. When you give yourself freedom, the world will give you freedom in doing the things that you want to achieve. This is Coach Tricia, and thank you for joining me today. Hello, Coach Candy. Thank you for joining me today. And as I end this conversation, thank you. As I close this conversation, I invite you to be back tomorrow, same time and same digital space, for another episode of Noontime Kapehan, to bring home the Copper Republic experience. Connect with Coach Rezzhel to 0917-586-1661 for your food and beverage order. You may also visit Decaf Copper Republic inside Pioneer Center compound at Capitolio, Pasig City. And once again, I'm inviting you to join, to be part of the Be Learning journey for living smarter with monthly perks. And I'm inviting you to join the Be Learning as we give hope to different generation in our space, as we give love in our space. It is a space where we can share the stories from different people that can help us to express ourselves, and to help that can help us to reach the freedom that we want to ourselves. So see you tomorrow. Love, bam, boom.